1 lead for them. Let's see. Series 1, Game 1. Really interested to see what Noah does here. Feel like his first Gold League match, he was hitting multiple different serves. I'm wondering if he's trying to work on any different ones or if he's going to be just whipping out the same one over and over again. And he is a lefty, which is something that I don't think the South Conference really has many lefties. So I don't know if people really get that much practice against lefties other than Noah. So I'm really excited to see how people learn to adapt and adjust accordingly when facing more in the future. Kyle with a great set for Grayson to put the put away softly to the ground. That's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. Also, sorry for my voice being a little tender and sore. I was yelling a lot this weekend. Not like yelling at people, but like cheering and like having a good time and such. Grayson to serve. Hits a rim. And unfortunately, another point for Chicken Nuggets. 5-point lead. Frederick Hinkle, the dominating server here. Back at it. He's going to hit a back lip. Go for the little fake. See, I really hope they call that. They don't call that. They feel like they need to be more consistent with their calls because that's a lip. And I think one of the things is maybe that Frederick may be kind of strong arming them with his kind of overarching personality. You know, he dominates the field and it gets hard to challenge him sometimes, but I think they just got to be willing to do so and stick up for themselves and put up an argument. 8-2, Frederick to serve. Hard serve into a jam of Grayson, and that's going to be another point for Frederick Hinkle. A mean push shot by Fred, and Kyle is not going to be able to get that. I'm going to turn down the mic a little bit because I think it's going to the red zone there. Hope that's better for y'all. Another push by Fred. I think they're trying to line up because of that initial cut serve, and now he's getting them on the push. (11-2), and this is not, I mean, not something that's already easy to come back from, but it's going to be very difficult because don't believe Kyle and Grayson are getting many of their serves on, and Fred is putting his on relentlessly. Great serve, easy receive by Fred. Bit of a high and far set from Noah, and he works with it, and that's going to be a 12-3 lead for Chicken Nuggets. Noah lines up to the left, and this is a 9-point deficit for those who are tuning in. First game. Fred's taking a lot of aces. Some, I think, that have lipped, but a lot that have been very clean. Grayson gets a great touch. Offset by Kyle, but Fred's there for the defensive play. Puts a 1-2-3 put away past the defense of Kyle Walsh. I think something what would help Grayson and Kyle on defense is just moving around more. They're kind of just waiting in the same spot, and that's what's giving Fred so many more options to hit. And then there's no movement there by Kyle. It's very demoralizing when you're down 11 points right now. Grayson gets a good touch. Kyle with the set, and Fred gets the up, but it's going to be away from his partner. That's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacocks. Grayson to serve, gets a nice jam. Noah gets the up, though. Puts it on softly. Kyle's there, though. Wraps it around. Fred gets a touch on it. Puts it on with a tweener, and it's going to be, I believe, Chicken Nuggets this point. A nice little rally. Great defensive plays on all ends. And Fred is going to secure that point. 5-3, good touch. Now it's going to be 16-4. It's going to lip up. Again, it is so hard because the moment Cathartic Peacock... Wait, was that 17? I'm trying to see if I got the score right. The moment they adjust for the cut, he goes for the push. The moment he goes for the put, they adjust for the push, he goes to the cut. Just like that. So he pushed right there, and he was going wide for the cut serve. Oh, he's serving 9-3, so I'm off on score. Good up by Fred. Noah goes for the touch. Oh, but he's not going to be able to get it back onto net. I think they're going to call hinder, but they're not going to get it. Kyle Walsh to serve. He's going to have to go on a major serving run. And against Fred, it's going to be hard to do. If you tuned in last time, we saw how devastating his cut serve can be. That's going to be a point for Chicken Nugs. No to serve. It's a hard serve, and Grayson can't get a touch on it. And that's going to be 21 to, I believe it's 5 for the first game. So I think something for that game is just being able to, first of all, call those lips, even if you are worried about them. Maybe that there's going to be some dispute. Rather take the dispute than losing the point. And then just serve receive. I think Kyle and Grayson need to be lighter on their feet. And I know it's very difficult. But believe it's something that they are able to do. Because right now they're kind of more flat. And Grayson typically has his toes more on the lighter side, being able to move around with it and such. But in this game, I think Fred's getting the better of him right now. So we're going to move on to game 2. Let me restart the points. Series 1, game 2. And let me put it on. So this is going to be a two-parter because I believe they face some weather delay. So Fred to serve against Grayson. It's kind of backing up more, but the thing about backing up is it gives Fred more angle to work with. And that's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. A good start, not being able to let Fred take his running leads. Hard serve by Kyle, but Noah controls it. Puts it barely above the left hand of Kyle, and that's going to be a point for Chicken Nuggets. Noah to serve. Goes for jam. That is... Yeah, I think that's pocket. That's a lip. Definitely a lip. 1, 2, 3 put. Fred works with it. A nice drop shot by Noah. Right behind him. It's a great play that you want to see made against the defense. A good up. 1, 2, 3 easy put away. And that's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. Grayson to serve. Fred's not going to play it. Kind of pushes it too far across the net. Grayson to serve, and it's going to barely nick the rim. And that's going to be a point for Chicken Nugs. I don't know what the dispute was there. Maybe they thought it was front pocket. For the serve, it's hard, but Grayson gets good control of it. A nice backhand down the middle of the defense for Cathartic Peacock to secure that point. So I think this is what you wanna see for the rest of the matchup. You want to see the score being more consistent, not very many service runs from either Fred or Noah, and then hopefully some breaks on the serves by Kyle and Grayson. But I mean, it's hard. I feel like they're very much in their heads right now. You can see the frustration. Sometimes they put their hands up, or they're kind of shaking their heads. Just the body language is showing that they're not really tolerating this match very well. Just because, I mean, the lead on that first game was very rough, and that's something that takes a toll on the match. Grayson goes for a step out. It goes low, but Fred gets a good hand on it. Easy 1-2-3 put away for Chicken Nuggets to secure the point. Oh, 6-4. I keep missing by like 1 point. I don't know why. Hard push. Grayson gets a good handle on it though, and Cathartic Peacock is going to win that point. A nice jam by Kyle, and that is what I'm talking about. Seeing those breaks, being able to bring it up to 6-6, hopefully making some more. I think Fred missed the net there. Yeah, opted for the tweener drop. And this is going to be the first time we see Cathartic Peacock in the lead. Noah gets the drop, hits it hard and away, and that's going to be a point for Chicken Nuggets. Again, like I said, first game, we're going to have to see Cathartic Peacock really moving on the defense. I think last week they played Incompetence Rock, and I think it was them. But whoever they played last week, they did a great job of moving around the defense, being able to secure a lot of touches. I know Grayson has very good reflexes. And then Kyle is able to, you know, complement his defense really well by being able to adjust and maneuver where he needs to go. But this game, I really haven't seen much movement from them. They're kind of staying in the same spot, and that's giving a lot of leeway for Frederick and Noah to hit away from them and hit many different shots whenever their sets are on net. Especially when the set is on net, you want to be moving a lot more to take away some angles and make the hitter have some stress when hitting. Noah to serve at 7-7. It's a great left hand. Kyle gets a great touch. It's going to lip up. Fred's going to get a touch on it and put it right away. I think Grayson could have cut off more angle there by closing in. He was kind of far, and I know he was trying to get the defensive or the offensive wrap from Fred, but he just left too much space for Kyle to cover. And I think this is where we move on to part 2 of the video. I'm going to have to see though. Let me pause this music really fast, because I'm not entirely sure if. Let me listen to what they call score. Yeah, they called zeros there. If they call 7-7, then this means that it's the one. Sorry, y'all. Putting this on for you. So this is 8-7 in favor of, I believe, Chicken Nugs. For those of you just now tuning in, first game was a blowout at, I believe, 21-5. But this game is shaping to be a lot better. Very close, 8-7. We had to stop there momentarily for the second part of the game because I believe it started to rain, as you can see. And they're deciding to play through it. Noah's going to hit a great drop. And again, I feel like Cathartic Peacock is usually a lot lighter on their feet. They're working harder to get those touches that are low or very wide of them. But this game, they're starting to slow down a lot more than what I used to see them doing. And I think this is because Chicken Nuggets has so much power in their serves, and they're trying to mitigate that by moving further back. But the further, wow, that's going to be a disgusting serve by Noah. My goodness. Anyway, they're trying to adjust by moving back to reduce the power and have better reflexes, but it's not paying off in those drops. Goes for the drop. Kyle's there though. Oh, you hate to see it. Barely blasted over the past the net. And this is what I was hearing, that once they start getting 1 point, Noah and Fred are going on service runs that Grayson and Kyle are finding very difficult to combat. 8-12 here. Cathartic Peacock to serve with Grayson. Opts for a jam. It worked earlier against Noah. I think Fred got... Did Fred get that on? I couldn't really see. I lost track of the ball. Goes again with a hard jam. And especially for those who are not used to playing against Fred, when those things are coming fast, it is very hard to adjust. But I feel like the first part of this match, they were doing really well to get used to his serve in comparison to the first game, but they're starting to have a little bit of a breakdown right now. And that's going to be a point for Chicken Nuggets. Goes to the lefty Fuego. It's barely going to nick the rim or side pocket. Kyle gets a great touch on that. Easy put. And Noah barely misses the drop shot. And that's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. Believe for Chicken Nuggets, the only one who's gotten the ace is Kyle. It's going to pop up. First, going to have to play it, but he doesn't want it anymore. Grayson to serve. Hard and low. Fred gets a good touch, and Noah easily puts it on two. I like that he's comfortable hitting on two because, like I mentioned previously, for newer players, it's oftentimes more difficult to get those on twos because maybe they're more timid or they don't want to because their partner may get mad at them, but I like that he's doing that. And we get a good little rally there. Chicken Nuggets is going to secure that point. And they're going to ball shy a little bit, so I'm going to skip. It's going to be 7-0 in favor of Chicken Nugs. Hard serve by Kyle that nicks the rim. And a hard back lip. 8-1, 7-point deficit. Noah has really been seeking out. Every now and then he's going for those long, those large step outs, I should say, rather. And he's trying to get that lefty angle on them that people aren't used to receiving. And it worked once, and if he's able to master that and keep it to a bare minimum, like 1 or 2 times a game, those can secure some points very easily because he's getting a lot of angle. He may have to be careful not to get close, though. I think he's been close on one of them that he's done. Ray Grayson serve, he hits back lip. Ball shagging, and then I'm going to skip past. Thank goodness for pre-recorded games. Hard serve that's going to lip up, and Grayson is frustrated because he's been hitting some of those back lips in this matchup. Fred to serve 9-3, and it's hard, but it's going to lip up. And it's going to lip up again. Beautiful call by Grayson. I feel like they didn't call enough of those last game. Kyle to serve goes past the foot of Noah. Good up from Noah. Easy 1-2-3 put away. I like the adjustment he showed there. A lot of times people, whenever the set's coming towards you, people kind of just do this and hit their hand down. But what Noah did is he opened up his body, he took a step back, and allowed his left dominant hand to get that shot on it. Which I really appreciate because, I mean, I don't know how new a player Noah is, but I feel like that's something that a lot of people struggle to learn. Even later on in the game, like advanced players still don't do that, so I appreciate that he's already doing that. The 21-14? I think 21-14. 21-15. My mistake. So 21-15 there. You know, Chicken Nugs obviously doing very well to secure a lot of points, but I appreciate that from game 1 to game 2, Cathartic Peacock went back up 10 points. You know, 21-5 and then 21-15. So that is not bad. They definitely got more used to Fred's serves, and I think that the next few games they'll hopefully do a lot better on serve receive. I'm trying to see what game is next. Probably this one. Yeah, looks a bit drier because apparently Hurricane Tortilla came in and these players got drenched. So Chicken Nugs and restart their points. Cathartic Peacock restart their points, and boom. I think Fred has served every single game this series. You know, he kind of just demands the ball. Fred to serve, and it's going to hit front rim. Hard serve, but that's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. And Kyle's going to be serving first. Nice low serve. 1-2-3 put away and a hard hit by Noah. Hopefully this water will help Cathartic Peacock, because I know it's a lot harder to cut in the rain. 1-2-3 put away by Cathartic Peacock. But it's also harder to serve receive because, you know, you could be getting a jam serve and the water will just slap it right off. So I think Fred has that in his arsenal because he hits so hard that it is a bit harder to control. Grayson to serve. Nice hard hit. Fred gets a nice control of it. Grayson with the up, but Kyle runs behind it. And that's just unfortunate to see. Fred to serve. Good up by Grayson. And the touch by Fred. And that's going to be 3-2 for Cathartic Peacock to be up point with Kyle to serve. It's a little step out. A nice low serve. Fred retrieves it, and that's going to go high. And I see that's where you want the rotation. You know, Grayson and Kyle are staying in their original positions. I think if Grayson moves, brings Kyle with him, they're going to be able to get that shot. Because that was kind of a recovery set by Fred. And I'm pretty sure that the hit was off net. Goes with the righty drop. Appreciate seeing lefties use their right hand. Good hit. Goes right into Noah though. Gonna hit it soft into the body of Grayson. For Chicken Nuggets to win the point. There it is. That's what I like seeing. I think if Noah can get that down, that's going to be a great serve. The hard step out lefty hit, and if he could get a cut on it, whew, I would love to see that. I also just realized my music isn't on. Let me put that on really fast. There we go. Let me know if the music is too loud or if the game is too soft or whatever else y'all like. A nice receive by Grayson. Kyle's going to barely hit it off set for the touch. I think it was 7-4. We'll see soon. It's going to hit a lip. Yeah. A low serve and an easy 1-2-3 backhand put away by Fred to secure the point at 8-5. Who would I have in the chat? I haven't seen anyone say anything. Who's all here and watching, guys? Wow, who is all here and watching? I don't know what kind of language I just spoke. 9-5 chicken nugs, Cathartic Peacock. The fake Fuego lefty. What the heck did I just see? Hold up, let me see. I know I've been saying that they've been lipping a lot today, but I want to see the shot lipped. You got the... Goes to the fake. No, I thought that was clean. Good serve. But he made... Did he double step? I don't know, I feel like something was illegal there. Hold up. He goes right here. Maybe that left leg a little bit, but I wouldn't be confident enough to call that in game. That's going to be 10-5 chicken nugs. Up by 5. And if Noah gets a groove going on, he is good at securing a service run. I think that's something that's good about both Fred and Noah, that they're pretty consistent servers. And if they get in the groove of serving, they're going to keep doing it. Ball shagging, we're going to skip. Grayson goes to the lefty. I think it's the first time I've seen him go lefty. I like that he's trying to work with something new because the serves he's been doing hasn't been really helping him. The on one by Kyle, but there's gonna be a 1-2-3 put away to recover it. I like that he's able to hit it on one, at least getting a touch towards the net rather than away. They're gonna opt to play it, and that's gonna be 1-2-3 finish by Cathartic Peacock. Yeah, and I think that's something that a lot of teams I see in Gold League not really doing that Cathartic Peacock did. Great serve by Kyle, my goodness. Anyways, I think a lot of times there's a mismatch in servers and serve receivers. And if the serve receivers that are on the weekend to the server, they need to be playing more pockets and rims. You know, I said that in the Spider-Verse versus Wife Spike Defenestration. You have Rahul and David, two great servers, and they didn't play enough of their lip ups or rims. You know, a lot of times they tried to, but they would just like overshoot it or be way away from their partner. And that's something you need to get against stronger servers. Notice serve 13-9. The gap's a little lower than it was originally. It's a nice little drop. Kyle gets a great touch of it. Fred with the touch, but Cathartic Peacock is going to secure the point. Oh, my little doggy's barking. Grayson to serve. Pretty nice jam. 1-2-3 put away by Fred and Noah. And that is something that they have been doing quite a bit. I feel like if Noah or Fred gets a hold of the ball and they're setting them up, it's going to be an easy one for them. Grayson and Kyle have not been getting that many defensive plays on them. More so Chicken Nuggets getting the defensive plays on Cathartic Peacock. 15-10 goes for the twirl drop. Did he get that? Wow. Interesting. Goes for it again, but this time goes hard. (16-11). Kyle is serve. He goes hard, but hits it off the net. I love Kyle's serves. They go so low. You know, I think for me, the low and hard serves are very hard for me to return. You got Cooper Brown, Kyle Walsh, and Ethan McWhirter. Those are people that I have such a difficult time serve receiving because you got to get low, you got to squat. Also, they're hard and very, very difficult to adjust to. Noah gets the drop. Kyle's there though. Kyle's been getting those drops. I think something that Grayson can be, you know, kind of seeking energy from is the fact that Kyle has been all over the drops all night. Not all night. The first game, I feel like Grayson and Kyle weren't all there for the serve receives. But these past 2 games, definitely been stepping it up on their serve receiving. Fred to serve. I like they're trying to play that. This is a good call by Grayson. Have to know where they can beat them, and that's in serves that go into the rim. Nice little push. 1, 2, 3 put away, and Grayson can't get a touch on it. I really do appreciate watching Kyle and Grayson play together because I think they work super hard when they're playing, and it's a fun group of people to watch. Just a random comment because I know last game I saw them, it was really entertaining to see. There's good movement there, and Fred's going to just be able to slip past it. Is that game or... No. It's going to be 0.4. Fred goes for the... I don't know what that was. Some sort of twirling backhand. Puts it on, and... It's going to be a point for Fred.
Hey, that was
21-15. 21-15. And I think we're going into the last game. Let me get that up for y'all. So 21-15 for this game. I think the only thing is that Cathartic Peacock, I mean, not the only thing. I mean, there's a few things, but Cathartic Peacock needs to move more on defense. They've done it in the past. I know they're capable of doing it. I know they work very hard. But if they're going to get any points on Fred or Noah, they have to move. Because so far in this matchup, I feel like they haven't gotten maybe like 1 or 2 defensive ups. And I know it's going to be very difficult because Fred is a good hitter. Or I guess I should say a great hitter. Noah's a pretty good hitter. But that's something they're going to have to hopefully improve on this game right here. And I don't know if you can see, but the rain is heating up. My goodness. Looks like a monsoon that they're playing in. And Fred's going to be serving for the 4th time in the row. I don't think the other team has served once to start off the games. So if you're watching and you play Fred, make sure he doesn't serve first every single game. And Fred, if you're watching, I can't believe you, dude. I can't believe you. Just trying to get your service runs early, aren't you? Kyle to serve, go to the lefty. Nice little drop. I like it. Gets a good hold of it. Grayson's there for the defensive touch, though. Puts it on past the defense. And that's what I like to see. Cathartic Peacock going for those defensive plays, getting them, and getting a 2-0 lead right here. Let's see if they can keep it. It's going to lobster trap. And that's going to be a point for chicken nuggets. Hard serve. It's going to lip. Go for the drop. Grayson's there though. Good. Puts it back in with the backhand, but Fred's there. He adjusts to it, and he's going to hit the rim. I think that's a good receive by Grayson. He's definitely getting low and on the ground now for this game, which is really good, especially in the rain, because I feel like Fred and Noah are both going to try to be dropping more. Maybe it's slight injury to Kyle. I don't know what happened. Ankle or knee or something went wrong. Frederick Hinkle to serve. He goes for the push. A hard hit. Grayson's going to be able to get it. But Kyle's going to barely hit the rim. 3-3 Frederick Hinkle to serve. They're going to play that. Noah's going to get a touch, though. He's going to put it past the defense. And that's... Cathartic Peacock did a great job of playing that point there, but they got to put it away. They hit right into Noah. Four, 3. Fred goes for the drop. Kyle's there. Easy put. Fred gets a great touch, though. I think it was a hinder. Good defensive up by Frederick, and Noah gets a great reaction on it. Four, 3. The drop by Fred. And that's going to be an easy on-2 by Grayson. Pretty good with those backhands, but I think he needs to be using different shots because he does that a lot. Not criticizing it. I think it's good. But it's good to have better shot diversity as well, because then it becomes easier to defend against. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 put away, or harder to defend against if you have better shot variety. If you don't have good shot variety, it's easy to defend against. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Anyways, 1-2-3 put away by Chicken Nuggets. Ball shagging, and I'm going to skip past. I think it's 5 up. Noah offers the lefty backhand. Five gets the drop. Grayson's there though. It's off Nay. He puts it on. No with the and Kyle can't get the defensive touch. Oh, good run though. And that's gonna be a good little rally, but Chicken Nuggets is gonna secure the point. It's the drop. Kyle's there. Puts it away, and that's going to be a 6-6 tied game. Nice serve. Fred opposite play. Goes on to with Noah, and I think they get that. Yeah. Oh, 7-5? I think he heard 7-5. Goes for that backhand again. Noah's there. He gets a touch on it, but it's not good enough to get the defensive play. But again, like I said, Grayson's been going for those backhands left and right, and if he keeps doing that, I think Fred and Grayson are going to get a lot more, or Fred and Noah are going to get a lot more touches on it. Grayson gets the good up. It's going to be, I completely stammered on that. I was trying to commentate. I was like, what's going on? Chicken Nuggets took the point after a good rally. I think Grayson and Kyle are getting better defensive touches. A good set there. Right into the hand of Noah, though. Grayson there for the defensive touch. Kyle puts it up, and it's going to be a nice low shot past the defensive Fred and Noah. That's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. definitely a lot more defensive touches. I don't know if it's because of the weather or if it's because Cathartic Peacock is moving more, but they're definitely making a lot of better choices and better plays in this matchup. I'm going to try taking a look at how they're moving and see what they're doing. Let's see. Thank you so much for the follow. Lemmy. I don't know how to say that phonetically. I also don't know why I said that word phonetically, but phonetically? Phonologically. I don't know how to say it, but thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the matchup. And we got good receive, but Noah gets the up. Fred with the great set, and that's going to be a put away by Noah. Lemye. I feel like I can't say that name. Or maybe it's like I am you spelled weird. Like I am you. Noah lines up. Looks like he's going for a jam possibly. No, goes for that step out left. It's gonna, yeah, lips up. Good call by Grayson. Definitely a lot more confident in his calls in this game. Goes for the jam. Grayson gets a good touch. Goes for the wrap. Frederick's there though. And then he gets the backhand past Grayson. Chicken nuggets to serve. Right on. Oh. Just a far set by Grayson. And first touch was a little rough. 13-8. Noah goes for that lefty fuingo. And there's that backhand that Grayson's been doing. And Fred tries to swing there and he gets the hinder call. Fortunate Noah to serve. Trying to take some notes on things I'm seeing for improvement from both teams. Nice little drop by Noah. Nice righty by Noah, but it's going to be, I believe, a pocket. Grayson gets a good touch. 1, 2, 3 put away, and there's going to be a bolt of lightning that's surrounding the field. Oof. Hopefully I'm sure, I mean, yeah. I talked to the players, so I know they're safe, but hopefully they're still staying safe in the moment. 16-8, moves it past. No, it's 16-9. 69, let's see if Fred can secure this game. Goes for a hard serve and pushes, but not going to get it. Goes for the jam. Kyle gets a good touch on it. Fred's there for the defensive play. Moves it past it. Grayson gets the up. Puts a gentle tap on. This is going to be a put away by Fred. Yeah, I think that was great defense by Cathartic Peacock, but they're doing too many tap-ons. They gotta hit that thing. Fred to serve. It's hard and low, but nicks the front rim. Nice left. Grayson gets the backhand, and Noah's going to put on two. Kyle gets the up. Fred with the great defensive touch. Wraps it around. Grayson's there for the defensive play. Puts it with his backhand right through the defense. That's going to be a point for Cathartic Peacock. Kyle Walsh to serve. Weather really heating up. Hopefully he can get some aces here, maybe taking advantage of that because of the receiver being blinded. But who knows? Maybe Fred's better in the rain. Cal moves it past. Misses the net. That's going to be a point for chicken nuggets. No, with a couple of looks. Barely nicks the rim. And that's going to be an ace from Noah. And a nice step out left to finish the game by Noah. I think that's probably one of his better serves. And if you can get a cut on it, it's going to be great. So that's going to be 21-10 to finish out that game. Let me turn off this music. So we're going to be moving on to the next matchup of the night, which is going to be Braden Bickford and Brandon Linval versus Brian Childs and Matt Cole. But before that, I want to have some game notes for this matchup. So it's going to be more so for Cathartic Peacock, but then one little comment for chicken nuggets. Chicken tenders? Chicken nuggets. Maybe it's tenders, and I don't know. If it's chicken tenders, I'm sorry. I will change that later. Anyways, for Cathartic Peacock, I think y'all are two great players who have the capability of playing really well defensively. You showed it a lot last matchup, and you were taking a lot of breaks because of it. But I feel like this first game kind of got y'all down because of serve receives, and it resulted in lazier play in the rest of the matchup. Maybe because like spirits weren't high, but again, y'all kind of just stayed in your initial spot, and that allowed for a lot of easy 1-2-3 putaways by Fred and Noah. Grayson specifically, I think you show your shot early, and your shot is usually just a backhand push. And I think something you can do with that is working on either, if you want to keep that backhand, working on moving it different places rather than just straight, because Noah and Fred got a few defensive touches on you just simply by knowing where you were going to hit because you did it so much. And if you're able to switch it last second, or if you're able to even just move it around where you're maybe hitting a drop or you're wrapping your backhand, that would help a lot. And maybe just serve diversity as well. I feel like Grayson and Kyle are both doing the same serves, either a forehand or it's a push or a drop. I did appreciate that you guys tried incorporating your left. I would suggest maybe working on it a little bit more just so you have that other direction of the field to work with, and that could be a good change-up shot. For for chicken tenders / nuggets, the only thing I would say is serve selection for Noah. He has a lot of different serves, but I feel like right now it's kind of just he's going for them, but it's because like he just wants to do a different serve. Like I don't think he's reading the serve receiver at all. You know, he may be doing it for drops if he sees them really far, but I feel like that's a bit easier to recognize. But, you know, I think he could be like, okay, they're lining up for the right side. Let me go for a step out left. Or, you know, oh, if they're lining up left, then let me go for a jam down the middle. Like, I don't think he's recognizing that. I could be wrong, but just from how it looks, I think he's just moving his serves around because he wants to throw off the serve receiver, which is good. I appreciate that he's utilizing a lot of different serves to do that, but I would like more recognition, especially later on against better players, because they're going to be better at adjusting. And because they're adjusting, he also needs to adjust accordingly. So that's all I got for this matchup. And we're going to be moving on to Braden Bickford matchup. Braden Linval, I believe is the team name, versus Tropical Wombats.